this is part 1 to a post-throw Geneijin setup against Alex. This particular setup neutralizes many options. Neutralizes jump, throw, buttons, and it also neutralizes down parry. So your options here are to quick rise, are to block, and to that's pretty much it. Quick rise and block, and you can forward parry, but it kind of can be risky. So let's take a look. So I'm going to try to jump, and then I'm going to try to throw, and then I'm going to try to press buttons. Throw, light punch, guard jump. It is possible to guard jump. It's a little bit difficult, but it is possible. This one is easier to guard jump than the second setup that I will showcase later. But this particular setup is 100% stopping of Stomp, which is the most important part. So now I'm going to try to light kick Stomp. Oh, just got beat. So as you can see, the reversal came out. So this means that the light kick Stomp was completely beaten. What happens if you EX Stomp? As you can see, meter was used, I get hit. So the only way to deal with this is to quick rise and then forward parry. If you quick rise and then down parry, you end up just getting hit with the overhead, and then Yun can continue pressure. If you don't quick rise and then you just block, you know, he can continue pressure. And if you forward parry and throw, that is going to be your best option. But because of the way this works, he has other options as well. He can go low, and he can also Zempo. So if you block, Zempo beats block. Zempo also beats some buttons, or most buttons if you do it correctly. And then Zempo will also lose to throw, and it will lose to jump. This particular setup beats jump, the other setup beats jump, both setups beat throw. So Alex's only real choices are to parry, either high or low, depending on the situation. And then his other choice is to Stomp. Now, if Yun goes for the high variation of this, then Alex will end up getting hit like you just saw. And then you can combo off of the standing medium kick. So I'm going to try to record the correct setup for the other one and see if we can showcase that. Let's see if I got it the first time. There we go. Okay, cool. I got it the first time. So, how this setup works is you do the same thing, except instead of doing standing medium punch, standing medium kick, you do crouching light kick into forward fierce. It also beats throw, and it beats jump. Apparently I mistimed it, but just trust me, it beats throw if you time it correctly. And if you don't get a frame perfect throw, then it doesn't work at all, even if you mistime it like this. So, I'll try it again after this, but we'll just do this part because this is the important part. So, as you can see here, if I try to stomp, sometimes it will win. Now, if I did the setup correctly, this would not be the case. He would be under me. You can see that I'm getting close standing fierce, which means the game didn't register my forward fierce, which is really weird. But let's try it again. And if I can't get it this time, I'll just make a separate video on it. Let's just see if I got the forward fierce part right. Because I'm forgetting to buffer in some buttons, but... Okay, yeah. Fucking up the timing. I think I got standing light kick instead of crouching light kick, but that's okay. Okay, so it beats the throw this time. There we go. That's the most important part. Okay, there we go. I did it correctly. Woo! So, the way that this works is that you do crouching light kick into forward fierce, and then you buffer crouching light kick, stand fierce. Or forward fierce again. So as you can see here, if I do this combo, I'm buffering crouching light kick, fierce, right? Crouching light kick, forward fierce, sorry. So, when I stomp, if I were to do the crouching light kick, it would connect into a standing fierce and then continue the combo with Daipon loop, or it would continue the combo with whatever. So as soon as you see the Alex stomps, you can double input the standing fierce. So you input it once and then you see the stomp and you input it a second time. So this is why it's hard to showcase, because you actually have to record everything. So recording the second half is very difficult because you can't see Alex actually stomp. And if you see Alex stomp after your first inputs, which is the crouching light kick, forward fierce, crouching light kick, forward fierce, then crouching light kick, you don't have to do the second forward fierce. You just have to watch for the confirm of the forward fierce, and you have to watch for the confirm of the stomp. So essentially it's an option select by buffering what would happen if the forward fierce does not connect and Alex quote-unquote jumps it or tries to stomp it. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty busted. You just have to take my word for it that you can combo off of it, because you can't. I can't program this correctly without a macro pad or something like that, so that I can input everything that I would need in the fractions of a second that I would need to showcase both left and right situations. I can try one more time to showcase the double crouching light kick version. Let's see if this was correct. Okay. So this was not correct because I didn't do forward. It doesn't register the forward fierce. So since what you're doing is you're doing crouching medium light kick forward fierce, and you're reacting to the universal overhead after the two crouching light kicks, there we go. So as you can see there, you can confirm off the close standing heavy punch, and you'll continue your combo. And you can continue the same way off of the medium kick version. And now, as you can see there, you can continue off of the roundhouse version as well. But what happens if you EX? EX beats it clean. There is a chance that you can time it correctly so that you hit Yun, but it's like 20% or less of the time that it will actually happen. And on reversal, he'll walk under you completely. So this is pretty stupid, and hopefully this can help some people. The only way to beat this is to EX Stomp, down parry into throw, or to block, and then let him get pressure afterward. Blocking is definitely the safest, because if you try to jump, if you try to throw, if you try to press anything, you're just going to lose. So have fun with this.